all, this is our 13th year doing the Future Stars game. It's a middle school all-star game. We travel all over the state. For those that are new, we travel all over the state having tryouts like this one. This is our second tryout in Georgia this year. We have 7 more to go. Saying that, for 8th graders, we probably get anywhere from 120 to 150 8th graders that try out. That means, of course, everybody can't make the team, unfortunately. I'll tell you, 8th grade every year is probably our toughest decision. When we go through our first group of cuts, we probably still at 60, 70 kids. Of course, we can't take that many. I say all this to say that everybody here that can play football might not necessarily make this team. Don't mean you can't play, don't mean it's going to determine your future. I had 3 quarterbacks in this game that played all 3 years. One was Trevor Lawrence. The backup for all 3 years was Emory Jones. Emory ended up going to Florida. The third quarterback all 3 years was a guy named Hodge Malik Williams, who was probably better than both of them as a kid, but he went to Army. That's 3 Division I quarterbacks that played this game every year. Understand now, and I cannot emphasize this enough, you are recruitable athletes. I'm not saying anybody here's going to get an offer. What I'm saying is you have an age where coaches are looking and you can get noticed, get on the radar. If you're at an age where coaches are recruiting and coaches may be looking at you, you need to make sure your social media needs to be your business platform. It needs to be how you market yourself. Make sure your Twitter, your social media is positive. Because if a coach go over there and he see you letting people tag you in your social media, smoking weed, throwing gang signs, doing this, doing that, they associate that with you, whether you're doing it or not. They associate it with you because you allow it. Everybody around you is not going places. Everybody around you don't give a damn if you go anywhere. Understand that. Evaluate who's around you. Evaluate the people around you and make sure the people around you are pouring positive stuff into you. You ain't gotta be a bad person to get in trouble. You ain't gotta do bad things to get in trouble. You can be around those people and now you're stuck in it. And again, I can't emphasize, guys, you ain't got to be the bad one in the group. Just being in the group gets you in trouble too. You're a student athlete. Notice what I said. I said you're a student athlete, meaning first and foremost, you got to be a student to play on this field. The key, right, in recruiting is not to go play at Georgia. The key is to get a free education. A free education, whether you playing in Georgia, West Georgia, Georgia Southern, Georgia State. You at Alabama, Alabama State, Auburn, Troy State. A free education is what you're trying to get. You can't teach what God given out. Most important thing is be realistic with who you are and where you are. Because you can't sit up here and have SEC dreams and you got IAC talent. All you're doing is wasting your time. When you get to college, Coach L will tell you, you ain't got time to learn how to be a student. You better learn it now. You ain't got time to learn how to manage your time studying.